Alright everybody, so my mobile isn't connected, that's crazy. Let me get it connected and then I'll be going from here on. It's gonna be pretty much fun. Kind of a challenge that I've taken. What challenge? You know what, I've been following a course and kind of a Zoom application, a video chat application was being built there. But the way they actually just wrote the course, that's been insane actually. I just thought of leaving it midway, and not because it was hard, but because they were just simply like not really describing anything, explaining anything. They were just simply writing the code and all, that's it. Okay. And after that I just thought of just getting the repo, like I already have, this is the screen that I'm on right now. This is the screen of the Google Meet application, like all the code has already been written. So what is our job? First of all, our job is gonna be pretty simple. I will be going through the code. We will try to understand the code together. We will try to understand as much as possible. After that, if I can't join your WhatsApp group chat, there is a person and that person is unable to join the WhatsApp group chat. Is that so? Guys facing the same issue. Let me be sure about this. Somebody said that that person cannot join my WhatsApp group. The chats are gonna be on by. Oh yeah, one more thing. On this special live, I'm gonna be turning the chats on. By the way, let's continue from here on. How will I see the event chats? I have to keep my mobile nearby to just simply have a look at that. But just got a message and that person is saying that unable to join WhatsApp group. Why? I may have to change the link, maybe. I'm not sure. Just a sec. Just give me a minute. Let me get the things ready and then I'll continue from here on. Again, kind of I will not be writing the code. I will rather be just simply going through the pre-written code and will be explaining the things and all. I will even try to understand exactly what's written and how it works and all. And that is the clone of Google Meet. So that project is already ready. We have to just simply go through the code and all and just understand this stuff. That's it. This is how things are gonna be going on. It's gonna be pretty much fun, right? No doubt. But first of all, I'm gonna be having a look at the chats. So that is why I'm just downloading YouTube right now on my mobile, so that I can just actually have a look at this. By the way, meanwhile, let's simply have a look at the code. So I have server.js over here. Is there nothing written? Okay, there is a lot of lots of things are written. We will be talking about it. At least now. We can see how the other people are actually just getting their stuff done. And this code was written in 2023, so many things have changed by now, so we will be even having a look at that. So let me join my on stream and after that I'll continue from here on. What's wrong with this? Can I change the account from this one to this one, and then I should be able to join my on stream. Not this one. I must be right? Yeah, this is where I am. Let's continue. Now I will be able to see the chats and all, and that's really a good thing apart from this particular thing. Wow. Let's continue. Now I will be able to see the chats. Alrighty. Come on, how am I gonna be able to see the chats? This way. So let's keep it here, somewhere safe. Okay, now let's continue from here on and let's simply get the things done. So what I was talking about, come on, my mobile, just to be safe. I don't want to break my mobile unnecessarily for no reason. It should be fine this way. Yeah, if I'm not wrong, it's gonna be safe. Okay, so let's continue from here on. So first of all, what is happening over here? Talking about the package.json, they must be what all they are using. They are using Express. They are using Express file upload for uploading the files and all. Socket.io for of course connecting, and node mount. That's it. Nothing else. Interesting stuff. Good to know that. And apart from this particular thing, server.js. And I hope everything's fine right now. And my audio. They are using Yup. So over here I got my Express, I got the path, I got the app, I got the server, and server is gonna be app.listen. That simply means I have what? I have app.js somewhere. I'm getting this app. Okay, the app is directly created over here. So I got my app.listen 3000. It's gonna be listening on 3000 function, listening on port. I got my server, and once I got my server const fs, the writing way is crazy. I don't like this way of writing, like I'm importing here after running the server and all. But okay, let's simply cut it from here. Let's paste it at the top. Imports are gonna be just at the top, somewhere here. Again, in 2023, where was being used the most, and that is why it is used. So forget about that. We will be just taking care of the things if we face the errors. Apart from this particular thing, false by default, socket.io, require socket.io, and server. After that, these are the credentials that I'm providing here, kind of the configuration, and I got my input. I'm gonna be writing it in an easier to understand manner, and that manner is gonna be cutting it from here. Const server is gonna be equals to this. Okay, and once I actually got my server, after that input is gonna be equals to that particular server, just like this, and this is how it's gonna be going on. So from socket.io, I actually got the server, and then using that server, I just got it connected. And I hope this is how I just did it the last time I worked. But okay, this is kind of understandable. This is gonna be WebSocket server. I can even make it socket server. Okay, server is enough for now. Let me even go through. Can I share the screen of Chrome right now? Let me try to do that. And yeah. So from here, I should be able to share the screen. Yeah, I can. Now I can just simply go to socket.io, and let's see exactly how they are getting the things done. I will be just following their convention over here, as simple as that. And don't I have proper network connection? Yeah, I don't. Let me keep my mobile somewhere here so that I can actually have a look at the chat. How can I do both the things at the same time? This is really troublesome. Let me get it done. I need my stand over here. Alrighty, turns out this is the day I'm gonna be breaking everything that I have. Alrighty, so right now I can have a look at the chats in case I get. It's fine. Let me turn the camera on, and here I am back. Let's continue. But this is quite the worst place ever. But not the worst place actually. Alrighty, let's continue on. And I just wanted to keep my voice somewhere here so that I can have a look at the chats. And later I will even make it better. The better. Wow. Okay, let's continue. Click on get started. And project initialization. And as I'm initializing the project, so what am I getting from socket? Yeah, create server, not create server, yeah. Server, create server. This is where the server is getting created. Am I not using socket.io over here? Not really. Serving HTML, integrating socket.io, and from socket.io I'm actually getting the server, and once I got the server, after that I'm creating a new server and giving it the server. This is how things are actually happening over here. This is not the worst thing actually. I can do the same. So what I can actually do, that I'm gonna be getting this server from socket.io, but even before that, socket.io/client it should be. Oh no, it is not that, right? So I can just simply come back here, and what I can do, first of all, I'm gonna be just installing everything. So ls and Google Meet, what I can do, npm install everything, everything is going to be installed. And there is how.txt. Wow, this is the greetings from the. Okay, follow the instructions to run the project. Open cmd terminal on the project, npm install command, run npm start command, go to the browser, http this in the browser, in the address bar. Audio transmission only works in secure https network. That's it. Feel free to reach me out for questions. This is the instructions for by the writer of the code ultimately. But the things that we can actually do over here, first of all, we are getting this particular server. Excuse me, I hope everything's downloaded right now. Yeah, turns out there are some critical issues, so that's fine, because it was written in 2023 and there's been many updates, right? So by then, from then onwards. And server, am I gonna be able to have a look at that? Yeah, of course. If I just make it server directly, then what will happen? Server, what will happen? Let's check this thing out too. This is HTTP. Okay, so I can say this is gonna be inside an object. I'm just following the convention of socket.io. And once I got my server from here, then I'm just simply serving the server that I actually created over here. And for creating the server, I'm not really doing anything, rather I'm directly using Express, and using Express then I'm getting my server and then simply assigning to it. Not bad thing. Okay, after that I have okay, let's do one thing. Cut it from here, paste it somewhere here, and app express static path join dir name. So everything inside what? dir name. I'm gonna be making the static file path join dir name and then empty. That means the whole thing is gonna be the static. Okay, and after that I have user connections. All the connections that I have host info, and then mainly the things actually start from here. But let's see whether it is actually running or not. Do we have an environment variable? We don't really have that, and we don't really need to have that, do we? I have some of the attachments, I have the assets over here, many things are here. But at the end of the day, if I just simply run npm run start, then what will happen? Crashed, obviously. First, class constructor server cannot be invoked without new. Yeah, that's right, sorry. Let's use new over here. Is that fine right now? It's running on 3000 port. Good stuff. Let's check this thing out. Okay. Localhost 3000, right? Here we are. And localhost 3000. I just hope to get lots of errors, and that is bound to happen. Before even I started, there's high possibility of this thing. By the way, it is listening on this particular port, so why am I not able to open this? Interesting. What is the problem? Network, reload the page, localhost pending. The request actually shows pending whenever I send a request. Okay, not a problem. Here we got it. And then there is actually nothing. What is the response? There is no response. Error name resolved. What is the meaning of this error? Strict cross origin. Not really getting the main reason behind it. Cancelled. Okay. I just what is this even running? So if I go to package.json node morning server, so it is actually running the server file, and once it is actually running the server file, so it should be running on 3000 port that it is running already. And on localhost, don't I have any route for that? Connection ID, I have directly my socket connection. Let me even just simply come back to my VS Code right now. And what all do I have? I do have some of the routes over here. First, everything is scattered. This is not the best way to just simply write the things, so let's simply cut it from here and probably keep it somewhere here. Okay, apart from this particular thing, I will be having a look at this stuff. So file upload, this is gonna be the middleware for uploading the files and all. App express I have attaching. Is this a complete code really? Public attachment, yeah, definitely it is a complete code. So what am I actually doing? I have to go to attach media, not really, attach image. Let's try to go to this one. Let's see what happens. /attach img. I'm missing something, that is for sure. But one thing is clear, it is definitely running. That's okay. And I just hope this is the complete code. App attach ng a request response where data is gonna be request.body. I will be getting the data, and file is gonna be request.files.zip file. Fine, and I'm gonna be just logging the image over here, and then dir public attachment data dot meeting id slash this. That simply means it is a kind of creating a directory over here. So this is gonna be the path of that particular directory. So inside public I have attachment, and this is where I have the photos that actually got uploaded there. So this is one of them. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so these photos just actually got uploaded here directly, right, if I'm not wrong. So attach emg, it is a post request. I'm just simply getting the data, and as I got the data, I have a public attachment data meeting id. Data meeting id where is this coming from? Where am I getting this data meeting id from? Where do I have it? Control D. How many places do I have it? So over here I have it only at 2 places. Come on. Okay, data dot meeting id. That simply means this data contains the meeting id. So I'm just simply adding that meeting id and then slash, and if fs.existing dir, if this particular dir exists. If it does not exist, then I'm gonna be creating that particular dir. So it's like data.meeting id is actually gonna be the directory over here. So like this is the directory, this is the directory, these are the directories, these are the meeting ids that I have, and on the basis of these meeting ids, directories are created, and once the directory is created, then I'm just simply moving forward. That's great. After that, image file. Where is this coming from? This is the image file that I have. Move, if I have any file, this move function, what does this do? Public attachment data meeting id slash plus image file name. Okay, and then I have this particular function. So can we mv, let's check this thing out. Mv method on js, mv method in js, come on, method in js. How do I move files in Node.js? Okay. What is this all about? Just a sec. I have image file that is just normal a file, request.file.zip file. So this is the file that I'm actually getting, and as I got the file, zip file, interesting stuff. Then image file dot move, this is where I have to move that particular file, and these are the names of those files, and that's fine. And after that, this is the function. Simply means if there's any error, in that case I will be couldn't upload the image file error. So ultimately, yeah, we are uploading the files and they're directly uploaded here. We aren't really using any database and all. And then image files uploaded successfully if there's no error, and this is how things are getting done. So this attach img is mainly used for attaching the image, and it is kind of creating the folder here directly in the server, and that's it. It is just simply uploading the photos over there, and those photos are mainly going to be used because the meeting id is those photos name is as per the meeting id. That simply means using the meeting id and the file name, you can just simply get it. Having said that, we have image.name over here. That is fine, right? Image file that I am getting actually that has the name, but request.files.zip file so it should be like this .name to actually get the name. So we have request.files, we actually get the file. After that, a zip file .name. This is actually the structure of the name of the file. So that is why I'm just simply logging it to check exactly what kind of image am I getting. That's interesting. This is something kind of interesting, that image file.move. So mv method on an image file in JS. MV method on an image file in JS. How to move an image with JavaScript? Yeah, that's what I wanted. So let's check this thing out. I hope you are not able to see my screen. Here we are. So what we are actually doing, or I could have gone with this one for a quick reference. So in Node.js Express file upload, it is mainly on the Express file upload. So in Node.js with express file upload, the .mv method moves uploaded image from a temporary location to a permanent destination. Use it within the route handler via request file image name, okay, mv, and request files and then the image name. What is the image name? That is the zip file, okay, .move. So I will be using move method over there. Path to destination, callback, and this is how it's just simply done. So if I'm getting request.files, this is the sample image, kind of the name of the image that I have. After that, image, the image that I have .move, I'm just gonna be moving that, and image file name. So dir plus uploads plus image file name. So image plus name. What does this name mean? Let's just dig a little deeper into it. So when I'm actually going through it, so why not know it well? First of all, getting the request files object key is the request.files length, fine. And after that, image key is equal to request.files image file dot move dir name. What does this mean? Okay. So ultimately, in the context of express file upload middleware, image file name refers to the original file name of the file as it existed on the user's computer before they uploaded it. So .name is a standard property of the file created by the middleware. It is a string containing file's name and extension sunset.jpg and all, that's okay. Uses in image file move uploads image. It is used to ensure the file is saved on your server using the same name. Okay, that's fine. And image.data raw binary, image.size name type, okay, term file. So ultimately, this is the this name image.name is actually the real name of that particular file. That's fine. Apart from this particular thing, we uploaded it. Image.the name that we got here. So request.files.image. Image key corresponds to the name attribute in your HTML form. Okay, got that. So there are two things. First of all, the real name of the file. Apart from that particular thing, the name that you actually give on your HTML form. So with the name that you are actually sending the email, sending the image, that name can be different or can be the same. That will definitely be different. And the name of the real image. So there are two things. First of all, the name attribute that you assigned for sending the image here and there, and the another thing is that actual name that was there on your PC for that. Okay, got it. Now it should be understandable. And that is why we have two things here. This zip file was the name that I actually assigned or actually gave to the image while uploading the image, and this image dot name is actually the real name real name of the image that got uploaded, and that's pretty much fine. So this is one of the first two things. And after that, what else I have this IO dot connection, that's fine. And I got even my server connected over here. Allow EU3. Let's check this particular thing out. Is this right? Let's check. Yes, this is correct, but it serves very specific purpose. You only need allow true if you are supporting older socket.io clients. What is this setting? By default, socket.io with and before use engine IO version. This setting allows the server to remain backwards compatible with this IO3 engine IO version 3, and then this version 4 used by socket IO v3. Okay, that's okay. Then new project, no. New project, no. Use the latest client and server versions. Legacy, yes. If you can't update the code on the client side on an old mobile app. Okay. Course origin, this is gonna be the origin. Methods are gonna be each. Let's have the course values as well. I'm not gonna be changing here because of course the backward compatibility is gonna be the issue. But meanwhile, I can add this particular stuff over here. So origin, both the things are being used on the same one, so I'm not even worried about this. Or let's keep the origin everything. There's very less possibility of getting the error over here because my index.html and server, both of them are running on the same port, so it should not be even problematic, but we'll see later. And that is why we didn't have origin by default. So let's even comment it right here. That doesn't really matter. And then we have user connections, we have host information, and that's it. This is how the things are actually done, and this is how things actually get started. But before anything else, this is the for attaching image, that's okay. Attach image. Apart from this particular thing, I don't really have anything else over here, and everything is kind of understandable. Let's get rid of this one. Let's click on asset. I have JS, I have app.js file over here, and turns out I actually have many things. many things. Don't worry, we will go through those things one by one. But first of all, app process function. This is how things were being managed earlier. Didn't have any idea. So these are the variables that I actually have inside the main function, and this is how things are actually being managed right now. So I cannot say didn't have any idea. This is kind of a function that gets called automatically, if I'm not wrong. Is it like that? So much code. Seriously? You got to be kidding me. Yeah, this is the thing I was talking about at the end. I don't know, but I don't know about this one well, but it is kind of a function that gets called automatically. I'm gonna be knowing more about it at the end of the day. But what I have, peer connection IDs. So peer connection IDs, peer connection, remote video stream, remote audio stream, local div, server process audio is audio mute, RTP audio senders. RTP, that's okay. RTP is going to be used. Video status, that can be none. That's can be camera one or screen share. Gonna be interesting. First of all, if I'm able to just make it run, then hi Tarun, good to have you here. How are you? Video video states dot none. So it is just simply the video state, and video track RTP video senders. Look, the code hasn't been written by me, but I will do my level best to just simply understand. Okay, this is initializing this stuff. So function init SDP function my what is the full form of it? Looks like I will definitely have to go through the course to understand it well. Function process, hashtag mute. This is the event process related stuff. Now I feel like the course I was going through that wasn't the most as well. I also want to learn this from where I can learn this. I'm fine. What about you, sir? I'm also fine. Even I'm not getting the best resource. Like I did get some courses from Udemy, but it's like they are old ones. They were made in 2023 or something. So right now I'm looking for the best source. If I find or if I end up learning, so I will definitely let you know. Okay, they are using jQuery. Long time ago I learned jQuery. This is how it is actually used. There are two things. Either you can go with the DOM document or object model, something like that, and then there is something called jQuery to just simply get the stuff done. So they have used jQuery over here. Thankfully I learned it really in the beginning days, like when I actually started learning this stuff. So it's gonna be a bit helpful over here. So event process, load audio, but at the end of the day I will understand the code because this is what I am supposed to be doing, right? Connection status, these are the functions, and I hope at the end of the day I'm just simply exporting these functions too. Then I have update media sender. I could just simply write once. Remove media senders, okay. Then I have remove video stream. Then I have video process. This is where I'm just simply processing the video. Okay, fine. Then I have iServers. They are using the iServers of Google. That's fine. Then set connection ID. This is the full form of it is the connection ID. So set connection ID. Okay, set offer. We are just simply setting the offer over here. Then SDP process manager from connection ID. Got it. SDP process. There are no comments, so we had better take care of this thing well. After that, close connection, and then for closing the connection I will be using the connection ID. Return set new connection, async connection ID, init process function, close function. These are the things, and then I'm just simply calling it here at the end of the day. Okay, so this is kind of the function that I have, and inside that particular function I have many functions. These are the things that I'm actually returning from here. Interesting stuff, and quite insane way to write this stuff. Glad to know that. close connection. What about the next one? SDP process. The next one, set offer. Have I missed something? I made the things worst maybe. Okay, here we are. Definitely I missed something initially. Sorry for that. Or I maybe copied and pasted the stuff and that is why it became like that. Here we are, here we are. And tring. I just wanted to format it well and then I think I just copied and pasted some of the stuff. But it's gonna be fun knowing about everything here. I'm really excited to just simply dive deep into this code. And if you are able to understand the code written by others, what else could be better than this, right? And at the end of the day, here we have my app, where my app function, and then things are handled. My app function, again this is using the same way. So first of all, I had this particular thing, app process. This has been one of the first function that simply has the logic of a process related stuff. Then this is the second app, my app function, the same kind of function I have over here, the top level function that automatically gets called. And then I have socket, user ID, meeting ID, just like this. And then I have initialized function, and then event process for signaling server, socket.io. Okay, and then socket.io, this is the connected kind of events they are just listening to. After that, hand raise. Okay, there is a hand raise option. Can you share your complete plan for which you have completed yet from day one? Complete plan, whatever I have put. Nothing was planned actually. I just started going live on YouTube, and that's it. I just kept learning whatever was possible for me to learn, and here I am. Even I have lots of things to learn right now, so I cannot even say that I know the things. Just in the middle, somewhere in the middle, just trying to get the things done as soon as possible. Handle response, socket permission, socket.on permission denied, socket.inform others about me. Okay, fine. Show file message. This is again one of the events. Socket. Thankfully, I know about two things. I know about the WebRTC and the socket. That simply means these things are gonna be making the journey of understanding this code a bit easier. At the end of the day, I have the videos to watch all this particular stuff, so it's not like I will get stuck and I will not understand. The first step is understand as much as you can on your own, and the second step is go and watch the video. As simple as that. So don't worry, we will complete it. Where is DP? Event process for signaling server. This is again one of the functions. Then event handling. Then add user for adding the user. They are using jQuery the most. Okay. Document. Don't worry. If you know the jQuery, that's fine. I mean, and then you can say document dot find get element by ID and then the document. I know either you can just directly write the document or you can write $document. I'm not able to explain it well, but maybe I will be able to explain later well. I have the confidence that I will be able to understand this stuff. Can you provide your Git username? That is unstoppable, the coder. Even I can upload this code over there, by the way. GitHub username, right? That is unstoppable, the coder here is. This is the one, unstoppable, the coder. I do have many things uploaded over there. Oh, you can't see that. Sorry. Here you are. Now you should be able to see that. So that is unstoppable, the coder, and that's it. This is how it goes. Alrighty, let's continue. Quite have a lot, and I had better just simply cover it as soon as possible. But before anything else, I just want to run this project and see the stuff exactly how the things actually work here. And if I actually want to run, then I'll have to check it out properly. capture screen. Okay, ultimately I get it. This is the Google Meet project, or if you actually want to know what is this project all about, so this is the Google Meet clone actually. And this code hasn't been written by me. My job is to understand this code. It's a big one, and then get the things done. So I have my where app over here, and I have my app process. All the things related to process is gonna be inside this. Related to app is gonna be this one. jQuery. What does this do? There's actually nothing. Or this is something. How did I get these many things here? Did I do anything? Definitely I did. Okay, let's forget about this. I don't think this is gonna be used. So JS is here, image, BG, Google Meet, this. Thankfully I got some of the options by default, like I won't have to work a lot on these things. Bootstrap. Materialize CSS. This is the main file that's been used, right, for the CSS purpose. Okay. I just hope I will not have to go and watch the entire video to just simply understand the stuff. Here we are. This have been all about attachment, and then I have my index.html. So I started running my server. That's okay. And then I have my index.html, and I think everything is getting handled from this side only. So I have action.html. What does this mean? Here we are. Oh my god, that's so bad. Can I format it in a better way? Format with HTML. Oh, HTML is better right now. I mean, which formatter am I using? HTML. Maybe. Okay, this is better. So what all am I doing over here? First of all, public CSS is being used over here as a CSS. Then font, some of the fonts are being used. I'm not really worried about the fonts and all. Even Bootstrap has create and join. This is the first page, that action.html, and that one was the second one, Google Meet, and at a glance plan and all. Let's do one thing. Let's simply go live and see what happens. I also want to contribute. How do you contribute? Who is sharp? Bro, I'm not as good as you actually think I am. The thing is that I haven't contributed to any one of the projects yet. So sorry for that. I'm just a learner. Maybe in future I will be contributing. But it was a project that was pre-ready, so it's not like I wanna contribute in this one. The thing is that I want to learn how to make video calls going through this particular project. That's it. This is my main goal right here. Let's see. New meeting. Wow. Whoa. User ID 1 2 3 4. Okay. Okay. And what else? Copy it. Keep it on the left side. I hope you are not able to see the screen right now. You must not be able to see. Yeah, you are not able to see the screen. So let me for a while share my entire screen. Just a sec. Give me a moment and let me share my entire screen so that you are actually able to see the stuff that I'm actually doing here. So VS Code. Can I select this entire screen directly from here? Yeah, of course I can. I did a bad thing, but never mind. Alrighty, so here we are. Right now you must be able to see my entire screen, and let's continue from here on. And so what I was actually doing here, that I just opened it on live with the live server, and right now I'm just simply running both of them. I'm gonna be entering my user ID here too, 1 2 3 4, or maybe some other 3 2 4 1. Why am I using numbers here? Don't know. Both of them are connected. If I turn on the video, I'm not gonna be able to do that. How about the messages? Am I gonna be able to send the messages? Hi. I sent the message from this side. No one received the message on this side. Bye. So it's like it's even not completed yet, and that user ID was actually the name, and that's okay, fine. What is this now? Audio. I can leave it, right? Okay, I left the meeting, and this one needs to be left too. So this is how it works, but something's definitely missing. It hasn't even started working properly. So I could have entered the code, I could have joined the meeting directly. So if I click on new meeting, enter your user ID. Let's name it Vipendra this time. I'm just simply gonna be joining this. So me, Vipendra, and after that, can I share my screen? Present now. This is even not working. Details for joining. So I have copied it. I can come here, I can just click on the same thing again. User ID is gonna be maybe VIP Vipin. So here I'm inside the room, if I'm not wrong. Let's go here, let's keep it on the left side, just like this. And now can I present my screen? It turns out nothing's working right now. If you actually want to present the screen, that simply means socket.io should be working. Do I have any error on the server side? I don't really have any error here. Guess what? I will have to watch the video. But just wanted to have a look at the project. That's really cool. I mean, if I'm actually able to build something like this, what else am I gonna need? Right? I can pin the user. Well, these things are not working mainly because maybe socket.io is just not working as expected, but I can just simply send the message from here. Hi, the message is gonna be sent. Arey bhai, hang on for a second. Something's wrong with this particular room. What kind of... Okay, there wasn't enough space, so it was malfunction. Bye. So this is one of them. That's okay, I got it. So this was the room. Apart from this particular thing, the another room that I actually have, or the another file that I actually have, that is index.html. So I clicked on action.html, start a meeting, and then the next one is the index.html. Let's stop the action.html and click on the index.html directly. Then what will happen? Okay, so hi, index.html is the main file. User ID or meeting is missing. Got it. Understandable. So let's simply end this meeting as well, leave it. So this is how things are actually going on. What is this? Remove it. Can come back here directly. So action.html is your main HTML file, and using this particular file you are just simply getting the stuff done, and then the remaining things are happening. So it's like using live server. You are gonna be running the file, and that particular file is gonna be using two things at the same time. And by the way, let's stop it just here for a while. This is the main file that I have, and at least I know that right now. What else would be better than this, right? So if I click on this go live button, so I am here. And what is the path? The path is the localhost 5500 action.html. So I'm on this particular file. Now I can click on join meeting. This is not working. Start meeting. Start meeting is working. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So start meeting is working. Sign in. Sign in is just hashtag. So okay, this is just for the sync purpose. At a glance, how it works. These are just normal buttons. Google Meet. This is again just hashtag. The link is hashtag. So nothing. Normal stuff is here. I can click on the new meeting. This works over here. It just simply redirects me to the meeting like index.html. It just simply redirects me there, and I can enter the code over here. So suppose first of all I have to create the meeting, right? So maybe it could be 1 2 5, maybe just 5, and after that I can come back here again, and I can just simply enter hi here. And I can, am I gonna be able to join? I have to enter the code. Will I get the code from here? This is the meeting code. Control C if I'm not wrong. So I can come back here. Let's simply click on this, join it. User ID is gonna be by whatever. So kind of, yeah, I joined the same room. And now the next, I can even add the attachment, and I can just choose a file. Wow, that's amazing. Interesting stuff. Just a sec. If I go to my VS Code right now, just right here, and let's simply start having a look at the code. But before anything else, if I actually just give me a second. If I go here, this, and this is where I watch. Kind of good stuff. Alrighty, so ultimately files can actually be shared from there, and from here on I think I should be able to share both the things at the same time that I am able to share, and that's what I wanted. Okay, let's continue. So hi, bye. Let's simply remove them from here. Then I have my Google GitHub. This, remove it, tutorial step. Okay, so now we can just simply continue from here on. So when it comes to this particular action.html file, this is the starting point. So what exactly we have over here? So we have our head, pretty simple. We have the body, and everything kind of starts from here. And when it actually starts, so first of all we have our nav bar. I would like to just have some comments over here. This is gonna be nav bar over here. Then the second thing is that I have my main file, main part over here just below. And at the end of the day, I have my footer here. Maybe we'll even be making it better, or we'll start building it something or the other on. Okay, so this is the section, this is the footer that we have, and at the end of the day, wow, interesting. Thankfully they are using jQuery, and for using the jQuery you need to have this code jQuery script, and then only you will be able to use jQuery, and that is why we have this script over here. And we have this script before our main script so that jQuery gets loaded, and once the jQuery is actually loaded, we can just simply start working, or we should be able to start using jQuery. I would even like to search jQuery because it's been kind of 2 years or maybe more than 2 years having worked with jQuery. So in order to use the jQuery, I can just simply go through the documentation, and turns out, will I have to download jQuery? I'm gonna be going with the CDN right now. I hope I should be able to find something better to help me. And showing all over this. Uncompressed script. So script HTTPS code jQuery did this integrity and anonymous. This is the script to run the jQuery if I'm not wrong, and I think this should be enough for me. So let's even check whether I've got the same or not. My script is like this, HTTPS code jQuery slash, the version is different, that's okay, but ultimately yeah, I have the same kind of things. So this part simply allows us to use jQuery, and after that I have main script over here. Let's exactly check what happens. So first of all, using this $, I have this function, and this function must be getting now what is this all about? Function, at least inner part I can understand. So document, so I'm just getting the document.on. I'm just simply adding this particular click event on the document, and dot join meeting. So I'm function. So ultimately document.on click event is being added on this particular button dot join meeting, and as soon as I click on that particular button, as I can just simply understand this stuff. This is how it goes. What the hell? I hope you are not able to see my Visual Studio code. Sorry for that. I can just simply continue from here on. So I was mainly talking about this particular section. So this was the script that I had apart from this particular thing like jQuery script, and this is the main script that I have. And then document.on click, that simply means click event listener is here. On dot join meeting, so on this particular button. And function, this particular function runs $.enter code. Is this really jQuery? I'm not sure. jQuery wasn't like this earlier, so maybe this could be something else. Let me go through Chrome again. I'm gonna be having a look on the notes that I made long time ago. jQuery wasn't like this, yeah. This could be something, but this is strictly mentioned jQuery, so that is definitely jQuery. That simply means I don't know jQuery there. jQuery being used there. Just a minute. I hope I'm not facing the network issue right now. So, am I literally facing the network issue? Yeah, turns out I am. Alright everybody, I'm connected again, and this time the network connectivity is gonna be far better than earlier, mainly because of some of the issues I was just simply facing that. Okay, back here I can just simply go to what my notes, and where I actually covered jQuery, this particular section. So JavaScript library will prevent our fingers from breaking CD and content delivery network. So we can of course use network for jQuery. Okay, and the document.selector all, earlier we used to write this, and right now h1 can directly be selected. So document query select h1, okay, and then jQuery h1 or $h1. This is exactly the same. We can directly select the elements using jQuery. That's great. Apart from this particular thing, let's go through it properly. For query selector all button, simply selects all of them. Query selector all button, input okay. There's no difference whether you are selecting one or many. Document select h1 style, okay, that's fine. So what I'm actually doing, that document.getSelector all button, it's gonna be just selecting all the buttons, and when it selects all the buttons, then document.selector all buttons, and as I've selected all the buttons, after that I'm gonna be going through the index page, so I will be getting the buttons one by one, and document.selector h1.style.color. So whenever I click on any button, this is gonna be something happening. Okay, then after the document.selector h1, okay, jQuery document selector all button or $button, it just simply selects all of them. If we put a script tag index.js query or jQuery tag in the head section to make sure that the entire HTML document has been loaded, the DOM is ready. So this is mainly used. $document simply selects the document .ready function. Whenever the document is actually ready, only then this jQuery function will be running. That's fine. When you have one property, you are getting it, and when you have two, you are setting it. So ultimately inside this inside h1, I'm gonna be just working with the CSS, and if I have one property over here, that simply means I'm getting it, like I'm getting the color, and if I have two properties, I'm setting the properties. Interesting stuff. So $h1 CSS color, here I'm getting it, here I'm getting it, but just at the top I'm setting it. After that $h1 add a class. This is how we add the class: remove class, toggle class, has class. Then manipulating text, so text by HTML not high, but whatever, the HTML part is there. After that, console image attribute. Using attribute, I'm just simply getting the attribute over here. I can, if I have the two values, I'm setting the attribute as well. So this is how I'm setting the attribute. h1 attribute, class is also an attribute. Yeah, that's fine. After that, adding event listener. So click event listener is getting added to h1 function, and h1 css color purple is just being added over there. Long way to ride highway. Okay, long way highway. This was my way to just simply write this stuff. So I'm simply getting all the buttons. Once I got all the buttons, so I'm simply clicking on those buttons, and once the particular button is clicked, then h1.css color purple and all, that's fine. Input tag. So this is how I'm selecting the input tag. Key down and function, that's okay. Similarly, body key down function, document.key down and function, event.key, that's fine. Shorter way. h1 on mouse over. So whenever I mouse over on h1, at that time I'm gonna be adding the stuff to this. Okay, adding and removing elements. h1 after, before, prepend, append, then a button remove. That particular button will be removed. And then website animations. So on click, I'm gonna be hiding it, showing it, toggling it, and there are some more methods I have: fade out, fade in. Okay, lastly animate only for numbering values for attributes of CSS. Slide up, slide down. Okay, that's fine. Quite a lot. Get it? Okay, but at least I have my notes ready. I just went through it really quick, and let's continue with the code that we had. So first of all, this is the thing that I have to know, that function, and ultimately, if I'm not wrong, this is kind of the ready function that I had in my notes over here. So in my notes I had this ready function. Let me show that to you too. This is the ready function that I have. So document ready function, and then this is how things go on, and I hope it does the same thing over here on my code side. So I have a dollar function, and then I have the document. So I will be just knowing more about it, exactly what is the job of this particular function here. But apart from this particular thing, I have document dot on click. So on document I'm gonna be clicking, and I'm even providing my class name over here. I did not know that this was also one of the ways to just simply click. After that, this particular function is getting triggered, and dollar enter code, I'm just selecting the enter code and I'm focusing that. So whenever I click on join meeting, what I'm doing, I'm actually focusing my input, and that's interesting. Let me share the entire screen directly and then get the stuff done. And this should be fine. I mean, I'm not really worried about this. I think entire screen can be shared directly if I'm not wrong. Let me turn it off and turn this particular section on. Right now you should be able to see my entire screen, right? And now we can just simply continue from here on. So what we are actually doing here, socket.io, connection, introduction, notes, close this part, jQuery, this, okay, let it be here. And if I go to my if I run this action.html file here, just simply run it. First of all, dispose it and then make it live. So here I am. So if I click on this particular join button, not this one actually, if I'm not wrong. The first one was join the meeting. Okay, here it is. So if I click on this particular join meeting button, at that time this will be highlighted automatically. Kind of the mouse will come here automatically. So if as soon as I click on this, the mouse comes here, and kind of that's what we are doing over here. So as soon as I click on that particular button, dot enter is gonna be actually just simply focused, and that's it. So this is one of the things. The another thing is that as soon as I click on join action button, okay, so I will have to have a look at this. So this is the navbar related stuff. So in the navbar I have my image. Do I have my image in the navbar? Yeah, I have Google Meet image, and so this is the image, kind of the logo that I have. Let's name it logo so that I don't not gonna be getting confused later. So this is the logo that I have, and it's worth spending time because I am going to be knowing more about this particular project, so that's fine. Then after that I have Google Meet name. So that's actually just the name, that's not the logo. Okay, fine, sorry. This particular icon, Google Meet icon, public asset image Google Meet icon. Let's check this thing out. Public assets image and Google Meet icon PNG. Here I have this, and what is this actually? This is the icon, but I'm not getting this. Why is that so? Mainly because we haven't set it well. Server is running, that's fine, but while setting the static path, I haven't made the public static. That simply means if I try to get the files directly from the public, I cannot get that. So can I do it like this, slash like this? I have the public right here. Is this going to be visible? Reload the page, it's still not visible, that's fine. In that case, what I'm gonna do, public assets images Google Meet icon PNG, this should definitely be visible, and as this is not visible right now, I have to do something or the other. Just like this. I can go to, but this is the index.html directly, and this index.html action, I can directly go to public, or I'm already inside it. Okay, so I can directly go to public, and then I can go to assets, and then images, and then this. Then what is the problem? I don't know. Let's simply run it again. Why am I not getting this? Okay, this is an error occurred while loading the image. it is unable to get that particular image. What is this image all about? Let's simply is there any way to copy the path? Copy relative path. Let's simply check what kind of path am I getting from here. So public assets, images, Google Meet icon, PNG. Let's do one thing. Even before that, I'm gonna be clicking on the assets, images, Google Meet icon, PNG. Let's simply copy the relative path, and once this path is actually copied, I'm gonna be pasting here, and let's see what am I gonna be getting. So small letters, fine, cut it from here and paste it here. Now it should be fine and I will be able to get the result. Okay, so this is where I'm getting Google Meet now, the icon that I was worried about. So the path wasn't right, and that is why I was just simply facing that particular issue. Right now that's not gonna be the case anymore. I hope so, at least. Alrighty, so once that thing is done, then this is the name that I have related to the logo, and after that we have the options, nav options we have over here, and they are just the pretty simple ones. Just anchor tag is there, and not only that, the thing is that the link href is just hashtag, so we don't really need to worry about it at all. So this particular thing is done. So this is an order list. Another unordered list we have. Then sign is gonna be just an option. Join meeting, this will definitely have some kind of okay, this is just simply a class, and that's it. And as soon as I click on this particular class, things happen at the end of the day. And maybe I'm using the btn large. That simply means what? That simply means what is being used? Bootstrap. So when it comes to Bootstrap, this is the font. Okay, that's fine. How to check that Bootstrap is being used over here? Because all these classes that I have, navbar, mr0, button online, secondary button, large text, info font, weight, bold, this should belong to Bootstrap or something. So I have jQuery here, but I'm not getting any way to know whether the Bootstrap is actually being used or not. So I have Bootstrap minimum CSS. I think these are the things that are just getting that particular stuff done. Again, it's been years using Bootstrap, but as it is working, so I'm not gonna be worried about that. As long as it is working, I'm fine with that. So these are the kind of Bootstrap classes, if I'm not wrong. And then I have join meeting, I have start meeting. Start meeting has the class new meeting, join meeting has the class join meeting, and on the basis of that thing only I'm getting this stuff done. So as soon as I click on new meeting, this particular thing will happen. Ultimately, what is happening here? Hit d value math.flow random this meeting URL window location origin. I click on new meeting, so start meeting, this is the button I'm gonna be clicking, and it simply redirects me. That's fine. Okay, got it. Let's close this, Control Shift T. Here we are. And what am I actually doing? 8d value, what does this mean? Math.floor, math.random multiplied by this, it just simply gives me the random values, and this random value is gonna be of that particular row, as simple as that. So this is the random value, but for what? This is the random value for that particular room ID. So ultimately room ID is going to be created. Okay, meeting URL is gonna be window.location origin. So whatever the origin is plus meeting ID, and that particular ID is gonna be the meeting ID. After that, window.location.replace meeting URL. So as simple as that. What exactly am I doing? First of all, I'm getting a random value. Then I'm creating the meeting new meeting URL. Earlier this URL was window.location.origin, gives me the current location. After that, I'm just simply adding the meeting ID with that and nothing else. So location origin was what? HTTP 5500, sorry, HTTP ://localhost: 5500. That was the origin, and then just I'm simply adding this. Let me even have a look at this. So it was something like this, and if I click on this, I should be even getting that. So let's do one thing. I'm gonna be logging something here, CLG, and what am I gonna log? I'm gonna log the value of window.location.origin, and this particular stuff should mainly be returning me the origin. So origin is gonna be here, just like this. Okay, now I should be able to check this thing out. So if I just open inspect here and reload the page, well, it's bad. Let's click on start meeting. How am I gonna be checking that? Let me do one thing. Let me stop everything. Like I'm gonna be just stopping commenting this replace option over here. Now I can click on it again, and now I'm getting my origin, and origin is gonna be http:// the localhost plus 550. That's simple, and that's the origin that I have. Okay, so this is done, and then at the end I'm just simply replacing it. Replacing in the sense whole URL is going to be replaced. That simply means you will be redirected to the another page altogether. So this is how things are actually working here. So this thing is quite understandable. I got it, and let me even ask this to ChatGPT that whether this way is still working, or I'm just simply gonna ask it to explain it. Though I understood it, but I wanna know exactly how it's going on. What this course does over when you click on an event with a class.new, it generates the random meeting ID line by line. So document on click this meaning this listens for a click event on any element that has not meaning. Document on because it works on new meeting button is added. Okay. Is there any another ways to write the same code? Oh, sorry, are there any other ways? Yes. So document add event listener, that's fine. And apart from this particular thing, they are just simply using document.click event new meeting using jQuery and using a URL object. Okay. If you are building a real app like Zoom clone, use URL object method #number 4. This is the one. On click new meeting, and this apart from this particular thing, URL is gonna be new URL window.location.origin, and best professional way, that's fine, I will be using that. And URL.search param set meeting.id and meeting. So this is the URL I got. After that I set the value of the meeting ID in the URL and then getting it done. Okay, ultimately what is happening here. And what about this dollar dot new meeting, just like this dot on, and then click. I'm just gonna be asking about this method as well. Click. How about this way? Yes, but this is totally valid, but only in some cases. On this, when this works perfectly, if it works if the element is already present in the DOM when the code runs. Okay, so if it is when it will not work, and if button is added later dynamically after, then it will not work. Okay, that's right. So why original code? Wow, my original code is better. So this is called event delegation. Works even when .new meeting is created later dynamically. More reliable for modern apps. Interesting. I knew this previous way because of course that's what I used in my previous code. But this is better than that. It is just simply kind of use delegation. First of all, event is fired on the document, and this particular class is selected later. Not bad. Let's continue. So ultimately we understood everything from here on, and we can just simply say that new meeting, or I can just simply say create meeting, just like this. This is the comment for this one. And when I click on the join button, I'm just simply, what am I doing? First of all, as soon as I click on the join button and join action in this, I have two things over here. I have join meeting and then I have join action. That's interesting. Let's click on let's take care about this join meeting thing here. So join meeting I have, new meeting I have, both of them. So new meeting was covered, join meeting is already covered. I'm just simply focusing what enter code here. So kind of this is the section where I'm just simply join the meeting. So join meeting, and this is the section that's remaining. But before that, first of all, I will have to find this. So Control F, enter, where it is. Okay, this is the section, join. So as soon as I click on the join, this join action gets triggered. Interesting stuff. So this belongs to the main page over here, and I have this some of the extra stuff over here, some of the video call related stuff. At the end of the day, this is the most important thing that I have inside a button. Just a minute, how is this working here? I have my H1 here, that's okay. I have my paragraph here, that's also okay. I have this thing here, then LI, video call, etc. Let me check that thing out. Where is that video call stuff? Video meeting available for free for everyone. Video call, new meeting. So video call and new meeting, there are two things. So span, video call, then span, new meeting. And I think this is hidden if I'm not wrong. So ultimately new meeting is being shown there. New meeting 1, 2, 3, then what will happen? Yeah, 1, 3, 3 is going to be added there. But if I change anything inside this, then what will happen? Okay, oh god, that sorry. This video call mainly contains the icon, material UI icon related stuff, and that is why this is the icon related part, and this is the new meeting related part. So this is the icon and then the new meeting, got it. And just after that, this is one of the LIs that we have, kind of list. The second list actually contains the icon. Does it contain the icon? Yes, it does. So that does contain the icon, and after that it has the input box just like this, and after the input box nothing. An input box must have a class, and that class is enter code is the actually class, and text dark, this is the button, join action is the button. So this does the job of joining the room and all. So these are the stuff that we have. Join action button, and this should just simply make sense. Apart from that particular thing, I have some of the images over here, and that is why I'm able to see this image on the right side. Interesting stuff. Let's simply close this main section over here. Once this is closed, come back here. What am I doing? As soon as that join button is clicked, this function gets triggered, and join, I'm just simply selecting that particular enter code input box, getting the value from there, and once I got the value, meeting URL is gonna be what? So meeting URL is gonna be window.location.origin, the current origin, plus meeting ID. Interesting. I will be giving it the meeting ID from my on-site, that's right, and then window.location I will be replacing it too. So kind of this is also understandable. Join by ID, as simple as that. So this thing is done right now. So ultimately this is this has been the page we had right now over here. Pretty simple. These are the buttons that we have. We start meeting just simply starts the meeting, just like this. And as soon as I click on this particular start meeting, so kind of join new meeting gets triggered, and that does the job. And when I click on this join meeting, so ultimately this particular function this particular input gets focused. And if I click on this join button, so it will get the input from here, and it will just simply redirect me to the same page. In this particular section, I will be using the ID, and in this particular section, if I click on start meeting, the link will automatically, or the ID will automatically be created, and this is the new meeting. If I click on this, the same thing will happen over here. So at the end of the day, this new meeting and then this start meeting, both of them do the same job. So they must have the same class. So join meeting, this is not something that I'm talking about. Start meeting in join meeting. This is the navbar section if I'm not wrong. Yeah. So ultimately this join meeting have this join meeting button and a kind of class. As soon as this particular class is clicked, it just simply, as soon as I click on this particular class, this particular input gets highlighted or focused, and then this start meeting button has a class called new meeting, and similarly in my main tag over here inside which part, maybe somewhere new, let's do one thing, control new meeting, just like this. I have at 3 places, so this is one of the first ones. Whenever I click on start button, it has the new class, so that will be triggered. And apart from this particular thing, let's click on here, then this particular button new meeting has the same class. So ultimately when I click when 2 classes have the same class, or 2 elements have the same class, Alrighty, so what I was saying, that 2 buttons or 2 elements have the same class. So, and once I apply some properties to the one class, that will be applied to the both of them, as simple as that. And as for this one, this new meeting, whenever that particular new meeting class is clicked, I'm just simply gonna be generating the kind of meeting meeting ID, and after that generating the URL, and then replacing the main URL with that, and that's it, nothing else. So ultimately this much I've got it over here. Apart from this particular thing, let's move to the new section. New section in the sense, as soon as I click on this meeting, I'm asked to enter an ID from my on site, kind of user ID. And if you actually have a look at the URL, so a meeting ID got automatically created. So the ID automatically got created. This is just a random number. And apart from this particular thing, okay, can't I click outside? Really, it's not letting me click outside. Okay, so over here I can just simply add the ID. ID is gonna be kind of name, so I can just simply add Vipendra over here. As soon as I click on OK, I'm here inside this particular section. Let's know more about it, exactly how the things are here. Okay, so when it comes to this one, the main stuff is actually inside this. So overall things are clear over here. So let's simply collapse everything. So I have footer, I have the script, or I can just simply say the script logic is here. Script logic, not login. Am I crazy? Logic is here. And main, apart from this particular thing, I have some of the nav options over here. Nav bar is here, and this is how things are done. So not really worried about this particular page, at least action.html is done right now. Let's move to the another one, that is the index.html, and inside this I will definitely have many things. But before going there, first of all, what I have over here, I'm using Bootstrap. Okay, so Bootstrap is definitely being used. Apart from that thing, fonts, for getting the fonts and all, CSS and Cloudflare, Ajax. This is mainly for what? Socket.io. So Socket.io is directly being used using this particular CDN. It's also possible to do it like this. Interesting. Okay. So on the client side, mainly I'm talking about the client side. I'm just using the CDN because I just have my index.html. Over there, of course, I don't have any server and all, and because of that thing, I'm using this CDN. I'm just simply getting it done. Apart from this particular thing, I'm gonna be using jQuery and public assets.js app.js inside. It just simply runs this particular JS file as well. This is really interesting stuff over here. Okay. 3 first of all scripts I have over here. Script source, sketchpath, bootstrap. This is the script for bootstraps. Okay. Script for bootstrap, just like this. Should be able to format it, or am I not going to be able to? And then this is the another script related stuff. What does this do? Function and this user ID. First of all, I'm gonna be knowing about this particular section. What does this do in a script? Because I'm not sure about this particular use as well. So I can go to my ChatGPT here. What does this do inside script? Okay, so function and code here. This is a jQuery shortcut for what? Run this code only after the HTML. Okay, that's what I guessed initially actually. There's another way we could have used a .ready over here, but we did not really use it. We are just directly using it, and this is the short form for that. So runs this code only after the HTML page DOM is fully loaded. It ensures your script runs only after elements are ready. That's fine. And it okay, this is the code that is mentioning. Both of them have the same way. Either I could have done document.ready and function, then whatever code I will be writing, or more modern JavaScript version, document add event placement DOM. It is using DOM directly over here, but yeah, this is how it can just simply be done. Good to know that it just simply ensures that your DOM is actually loaded, and then it starts doing this stuff. What is actually happening over here? As soon as the DOM is loaded, first of all, I'm going to get the ID. So new URL such parameters window.location.this. So it just simply gets the URL parameters, and after that URL params dot get meeting ID, it simply gets the meeting ID. Once it got the meeting ID, after that window.prompt enter your user ID. Wow. Prompt enter your user ID. There is a difference between alert and prompt. Here I am prompting, and once I am prompting that, I will be getting the value over here. Then I am checking if the user ID is not there or meeting ID is not there. In both the cases, I will be alerting that user ID or meeting is missing. Window.location.href is gonna be /action. Amazing job. And then I'm gonna be returning from here. Apart from this particular thing, I'm gonna be selecting a meeting container, and I will be just making it visible, and my app.init user ID and meeting ID. So this user ID and meeting ID will be passed to this init function that is defined inside the app. Are you getting that? This is how things are going on. So if I kind of script logic is here of this particular file, and then at the end of the day, this is the for the bootstrap, of course. This is the main script, and then this is the another script that I have. And inside app.js, mainly which one am I talking about? I'm talking about don't I have it here? Inside JS. Okay, so I have app.js over here. Inside app.js, I have app process and I have my app. All the logic is inside this particular stuff. It's gonna be pretty much amazing. Okay, and moreover, I'm able to understand so much on my own. I'm proud of that too. Like, okay, I may not be able to understand it all, but using the ChatGPT, there's high possibility of being able to understand the whole code. Okay, so at least this thing is clear. And as for this meeting container, let's simply check out what exactly container I have. So this is the HTML. Don't worry about it. We will be going through it. This HTML actually contains many things. Let's start going through it from the beginning. So first of all, this is the meeting container that I actually had, and this is actually an ID. And then they have some display none, flex 75, inline CSS. Okay. Prettier is not working here. Crazy. Format document with what? Format with prettier. What is the problem with this? Okay, can I format it with HTML? Okay, it can be done. So at least one of them is working. But this one of them is crazy, so I'm gonna be formatting it with prettier only. But it is not working. Crazy stuff. Why is prettier not working? What is the problem? Something's wrong with this particular file that I have over here, and because of that thing, Prettier is unable to just simply format that. In that case, it's gonna be quite crazy to just simply go through it, but never mind. I'll have to mind that. Is it because I have the script files in the header? But that's pretty common, right? Let me take the help of ChatGPT to understand this as well. Too much. ChatGPT is gonna hang if I just give it this much text. This much should be fine. Control Shift C. Really? Control C, copy, go to ChatGPT. Why is the prettier not able to format? Because your esteem at that line prettier is not failing randomly, it is stopping because it found the syntax error. Okay, my syntax error. What is wrong here? Span error. So correct version. Span, you probably meant this material icons style, this and this, or if you want details after icon. So your full line is gonna be span material icons. Here is span. Was here. Okay. Somewhere in the code I have the errors. That's fine. And where is that part? So I have the error. Unable to resolve ignore path dot prettier ignore for this resolved. After that file path is this. If I click here, then what will happen? I will still be here. Error is error formatting document unexpected. Yes, where is that? Line number 168. Okay, thankfully able to get the error. Line number 168. So this is where I have that particular error. And what is the problem here? The problem is unexpected character. Yes. So unexpected character. Yes. I have this first span, and just below that I have another span. And then this is how things are actually going on. So what's wrong with this? Material icons. Style margin. Okay, should it be styles instead of having style? No, man. Or probably let me do one thing. Okay, continue. So line number 168, that's style margin top 5 pixel and details. Open this unexpected error. Okay, got that. I think I got that. So let's go to one number 168 again, and if I'm not wrong, that's the one here. Can you see the error right now? I can see. It should not be here. It should be here. Let's remove this particular section. Am I able to format it? Not, of course I will. I'm not. But I have a span over here. This is the first span. This has the things here. Then this has the error. Then I have another span. This has the things, and then this. So this is the way to write that. The same problem I will have here. So span attachment. Yeah. So span, and same thing is gonna be happening here. And I will be removing this particular part. Yay! Did it! Found the error, resolved the error, and right now Prettier is able to format it. Okay, good job. Let's continue from here on. So this is how we mainly resolve the errors when we face that. Okay, so this was the script logic. So what was I actually doing here? I was just simply selecting the meeting container, and I was just simply adding the show property here. So these are the properties in the jQuery. So you can just simply show something. You can just directly hide something. By default, what it is. So it's okay, but we are just simply showing that should definitely make sense. And I can say meeting container. We'd better understand the UI part as well. Deflex again, bootstrap is being used, and honestly I knew it back then. It's been years using bootstrap, so that is why I'm not gonna be even diving deep into that. I'm not even gonna be using bootstrap in my further coming project. Tailwind is enough for me. So okay, let's continue. Maybe someday I will. So meeting container is here. That's just simply an ID, and apart from that particular thing, what else? So hand raise. This is the div for hand raise. Wait. So this is the meeting container, and then call rep video call ID unbox, and then I have this hand raise over here. Div display center position relative image hand raise. Okay, this is the image that I'm talking about. Let's go to the room and then check this thing out too. So I am here. I hope you can see my entire screen right now. Yeah, you can. And I can click on this room joining meeting. I will be entering my room over here, name whatever. What? Dipendra. I can click on this OK, and then I'm here. And inside this particular section, maybe this is the hand that I'm talking about, probably. And display none. Displays none. Okay, so if I click on this, that's gonna be there. Got it. So this is the hand that I'm talking about, and that's the container that is visible. So if I actually, wow, name VIPENDRA, enter. Few errors. First one is it is unable to connect it to the socket. Interesting. Get this socket.io EF transport listening. The socket is unable to connect. Why is socket unable to connect? Why am I not able to just ls npm run dev, or not npm run start? Backend kind of server is running, and as the server runs over here, so server is running on what? On 3000 port. As the server is running on the 3000 port, what am I trying to do here? I'm trying to connect it to the this 5500. My socket is not running on 5500, rather it is running on somewhere else. I mean, obviously it is running somewhere else. So what I can do, socket, it is running on 5000 port. My index.html, hand raise, I already know about this thing, and it has the video just below that. Yeah, definitely it is. So autoplay muted, local video player. It should be local video player. What kind of naming is this? But okay, I will be fixing it. But before that, flex 75 display none. It was display none by default, and then jQuery is simply showing that what I want. Seriously, you got to be kidding me. Anything, okay. How can there be more than one user? It's not even public. Was the socket connected? There's only one user. Okay, fine. I can click on this. What is this stuff? Okay, mainly because of this one. Got it. So background. अरे यार मुझे कर तो लेंगे भाई. Background, and that's gonna be white. Let's see. Click on this, whatever. Background white. I'm not able to get that particular stuff, whatever I wanted. How can I change the color of it? White is not working. Let's make it red. I'm not able to see the background color. Let's just simply do one thing. Let's hover over it and get that particular container that I had there. So what is that particular container? So in my file I had a media container, not media container. What was the name of the container? The name was the container was meeting container. Then that's again the ID. I wanna find that. So main, home. Is there any find option here for searching this stuff? Control F. Yeah, this way. Here we are. Am I gonna find that? Here it is. So this is where it is, meeting container. So this is the meeting container they had, right? And that is hidden and then that is shown. Let me do one more thing. As I have got this meeting container, I made the color red, but why wasn't the color red? That's strange. Okay. Let's make it color red. Then what will happen? Finds me, this becomes red, but the color, as I said that let's make it important. So for making it important, color, no, this is not the right way, sorry. Red, how can I make it important? In order to make it important, that doesn't really work as expected. Why am I not able to set any color to this particular container? I can give it some padding, that is for sure. Maybe the children have the full height and width, so padding is gonna be 10 pixel. Padding. This is the one that I'm talking about. I did give it some padding, and it does have that, right? Yeah, it did got some padding, but that padding does not have any color. Red. Let's make it background color. Yeah, here we are. Got it. Finally. So the color inside it is actually white, but I gave it some padding, and as it got some padding, the color actually the padding that it got extra, that actually showed a red color. And now this is the container that we have. Okay, after the container, this whole container actually gets shown whenever I just come to this particular page. The why? I'll have to go right now. I was just trying to understand the code of it. He now got the another work. So this is the container, the top level container, and inside this particular container, what all I have, inside this particular container, I will have this video tag element, and I will have this name. So I have these two things here. So inside that, I have what do I have? This is the top level middle container, and then div I have, then again another div I have, then me div is gonna be there, h2 center, nothing is there. Hi, let me add fds, whatever, fds. Is it added? Where is it? I think this is the one, fds, not fds, that's not the one. Nope, that's not the one. So this is not, maybe it is hidden, display center, let's forget about this. So this is the h2 that I have. I will be knowing about each and everything very soon, but for now this is the image that I have, hand raised image that is shown there, that's fine. This is the video that I have, a local video player, and the video is going to be shown there. Apart from this particular thing, where are the text? This live server is gonna be crazy. It's just bothering me a lot. But how is my name being shown there? My name is being shown in this particular section. This is the image that I have, that's fine. Just in kind of, this is the image of the hand raise, and after that just below I have my hand raise video. Okay, that simply means just above that I have my name. So, and this is the h2 that I have, this is gonna be the name section. Display center, this is gonna be the part, this is the name that I'm talking about. Question is, how is this being actually things are being set over there? It's pretty simple. All the things are actually being handled from my script side. So inside the script I'm getting my I'm just simply showing the meeting container, and after that I'm initializing this init and then giving it user ID and meeting ID, and then everything is being handled from by this particular thing. But this app is not quite working here. So my app, is this even, why am I not able to go to this? So ultimately this is the problem here. Maybe this is not connected with, or I can say explore it more and check whether it's connected or not. Like it's actually connected. Like if I click on init, I'm not able to go anywhere. And inside app.js, I actually have inside this, I have init. This is the function that I have. So I'm not quite exporting it, but I'm definitely using it. So one script can definitely use the another one, that's right. So why is this script not able to use the app over here, or it is actually able to use? I'll have to check this particular stuff, and in order to check this, what I'll be doing inside the app, what I'll do, I'll just comment comment everything, and clg initialized. I just want to check whether everything inside app actually works or not. And here we are. Now if I just simply try to join the room, I'm gonna be entering the stuff over here. Here we are. And if I just check this particular thing, initialized, yeah, amazing. That simply means if there are many scripts and same file, same index.html is using those scripts, so the variables inside those scripts can easily be shared among each of those files, as simple as that. And that is why it's just simply getting the job done. Interesting stuff. And then then what am I doing over here? Just after that, initialization is actually happening. I get the user ID, I get the meeting ID, then hashtag meeting container.show. I'm just simply showing the meeting container, hashtag me h2, and then I'm just simply giving it me, and at the end of the day, document.title and user ID. Document, where is this coming from? Document is the main document, right? So document.title, just simply giving it the title, and event process for signaling server, event handling. So these two things continue from here. But before that, I have me and h2. So let's check out this index.html. So index.html, hashtag me, hand raise. Come on, I should be able to. Okay, this is it. So this is hashtag me, and inside that I have this h2, and that is where this is getting this is what is being selected right here. And after that, text, I'm changing the text value, and what is going to be the text value? User ID plus me. So I will have my user ID over here, plus I will have me over here. So this is getting changed. And then document.title, the title of the document is gonna be user ID, and title in the sense this is the top level title. So let's click on this, enter unstoppable, and let's click on this, and here unstoppable is written here at the top, and that's what gets changed. And what's happening at the end of the day? event process for signaling server. Now the signaling server will happen. Now the socket is going to be established and event handling. So we have to continue from here on, and this way step by step we'll keep moving ahead. And I think we can just cover everything on our own. I don't even have to go and watch the entire WebRTC course related stuff. I can just simply, because I know WebRTC, so in this way I will be able to understand the stuff. And if I really get confused and stuck at that time, I will be going through the video, because that is a 9.5 hour long video. So I had better just use my own brain. .exe. Never mind. I'm gonna be catching up soon, like just after 20 minutes or something. Until then, take care and see you. And it's even fun. You must have got the idea. Like when you are actually learning the stuff, exploring it, and understanding the code written by others, nothing could be better than that feeling. By the way, I'm gonna be catching up. Take care.